What up, everybody? Got a very, 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 very special guest. Had to add a couple extra berries in there because we have a very, very special guest, man. Now, for a little history, when Figgy told me that we was trying to get a Mark Ingram on the podcast, I was like, "That's dope, man." He on the Texans, so it's a local thing too. We basically Houston over here, but a lot changed in the NFL, man. You know what the NFL stand for. So we finally got the man on, but he is no longer in Houston. He has gone back to the team that drafted him. But he still, luckily, fortunately made time for us, man. We're very happy to have you. We still got love for you in H-Town, man. You were doing your thing down here.
Hey,
appreciate having the great Mark Ingram on the podcast.
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me, man. And like you said, man, the NFL is a crazy business, man. And I appreciate H-Town. They gave me opportunity. They signed me. Gave me opportunity to play ball and have the opportunity to take care of my family. So I love H-Town. H-Town is turned, man. I actually lived there in the 7th grade. Went to Lake Olympia Middle School out there in Mo City. So to be back in H-Town, it was something that I was excited for. And obviously, the team is going through a little tough spot. But, man, Houston deserves a great football team, man. You could just feel the city loves football. It's just a great city, man. So I loved H-Town while I was there, man. So sorry that we couldn't link up while I was a Texan, but I'm glad to link up that we got to link up now, So appreciate you guys having me on.
Oh, and no problem at all, man. We happy you made time. We know you're busy. It's the middle of the NFL season. You back at home. So, but I do got to ask you, man, since you've been in both places, I got to know which food do you prefer, Houston or New Orleans, man? You can be real.
Hey, man, I was actually super impressed with Houston's food selection. Like, the food scene in Houston was off the chain because you do get some of that Cajun cuisine, you know what I mean? But you also get the Mexican. You also get the steakhouse. You can get a little bit of Southern barbecue. You can get a little bit of all of it, man. So I really was enjoying the Houston food scenery a lot, man. And, New Orleans Louisiana got its own type of food. You got the red beans and rice, the gumbo, the jambalaya, the crawfish etouffee. You know what I mean? Got the beignets, all that good stuff, man. The boudin balls, you got all kind of stuff, man. So I think each culture kind of has, great food. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm playing both sides of the fence, but I did thoroughly was impressed with the Houston food scene. You know what I mean? It surprised me, and I was going out to eat each week, Thursday nights. So I was looking forward to finding the new spots every single week, finding somewhere to go eat good. So H-Town definitely impressed me.
What's some good spots that kind of stuck out to you while you was here?
So, what's the spot, man?
Turkey Leg
Hut. Name of it? Obviously, I hit Turkey Leg Hut. I hit Steak 38. But there's one spot me and my wife had went to, man. It's like a little hole in the wall, man. They got I forget the name
Breakfast
of it,
Club?
Bro. No, I haven't been to Breakfast Club yet. It's Georgia James. Is that what it's called? James. Is that what it's called? I think it's called Georgia James or something like that.
Yeah, I don't even recognize that.
Man, look it up. Yeah, y'all need to go eat that. It's called like Georgia James, or it has like a double name like that, but I think it's called Georgia James. But it's a fire spot, ducked off, nice little scenery. And they got great food, man. That was one of my favorite places that I ate while I was there. I hadn't been able to go out there eat too much, but obviously I did Turkey Leg Hut, did Steak 48. I did Georgia James, which is a good one. I need to check that out, bro. Yeah. I think that's the name of it. If you look it up, it should be something around that like type of vibe, but it was fire, bro. They got a great selection of food and good vibe, good service. And it was like that Southern hospitality food that, you know what I mean? You eat it and you got to go, home and lay it down with the itis. But yeah, I think it's called Georgia James. I want y'all to check that out.
I'm gonna check it out and get right back to you, man.
Yeah.
I'll follow you on Twitter. I'm gonna get right back to you, give you an honest answer, man.
For sure. All right. Let me know what y'all think. That's why. Hey, I'm y'all from H, and I'm putting y'all on.
No, you really are, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all gotta tell me the spots too. You know what I mean? I'll give y'all a spot. You give me a spot. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be coming back. You know what I mean? I love the H now.
Yes. Now you are. I ain't heard of that either, man. You putting us on game for sure, man. So we definitely gonna check that out, man. We do appreciate that, though.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit of how it feels, man. Because I'll admit, like when I watch some of the videos from the Saints, man, it makes me wish like I was in the NFL. Because it seems like they have so much fun over there, dog. You got everybody seen the video of them turn up after the game on Instagram Live, put some Nardo Wick in the background, Jameis Winston on crutches, still getting down. Yeah. So how does it feel being back with the team, man, the team that drafted you? Like, how does it feel being back in New Orleans with the guys over there?
Man, it's a crazy feeling, man. I feel like last week, like I was in a dream. Like I was in like this abyss for like 5 days straight. Like I was at the Astros game, tapping in with the city, trying to pull the Astros through. And then the next day, I'm, getting traded. It's Thursday morning, I'm on a 7 a.m. flight. My first practice with the team was Friday. Saturday's the night before the game. I'm playing Sunday. Like, I was just in this, I barely got any sleep. I was in, like, just running off adrenaline. But, like, just being back in the place that drafted me, man, it was a tremendous blessing. You know what I mean? Like, I have, 60-some yards until I'm the all-time leading rusher in New Orleans Saints, franchise history. I mean, that's a blessing to be able to even come back and be able to be mentioned in that names with like Deuce McAllister amongst the franchise rushing leader. So to be able to have the opportunity to do that, be able to have the opportunity to come back here, a city that drafted me, a city that's special to me, important to me, where I've had ups and downs, where I've grown as a man, where I've built my family. 3 of my children were born here. I met my wife here. She's not from here, but we met here through mutual friends. And it's just a space that's special to my heart, man. And the fact that I could come back here, have the chance to help the team win, have the chance to help the team win a championship, which I've tried hard for 8 years. And I left for Baltimore for 2 years, had 2 good years there. And then I started off my season here in Texas, in Houston. But the chance to come back and for everything to go full circle is just a dream come true. And it truly is God's timing, man. Couldn't nobody put this together. I couldn't have thought about it. But, God's time is a perfect timing. And I'm thankful and I'm blessed to be back.
So were you surprised when you kind of got that call that, hey, the Saints are interested in getting you? Were you surprised at that?
Man, I knew like they were kind of like, I heard that they were calling like running backs in, working running backs out. So there's a couple of times like I'm talking to Alvin or trying to be like, man, you might as well just come back. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I'm in Houston. I don't think like they would do anything. You know what I mean? And my coach called me. I'm at the Astros game. I tried to call him back. It's going to voicemail. So I text him like, Coach, man, I'm trying to call you back. It's going to voicemail. I'm at the Astros game. He's like, no problem. Just give me a shout. Like, it could be late, like 10:30. You know what I mean? He's like, no problem. Give me a call. And, yeah, like, I respected them guys so much, man, because from the time I signed, I was like, man, I just appreciate honesty, transparency, and open line of communication. You know what I mean? Like, whatever it is, that's what it is. I'm a pro. I've been in it, going on 11 years. I just appreciate honesty, transparency, and just open line of communication. And, yeah, Coach Cully, who I was with in Baltimore for 2 years, he hit me up like, yo, the Saints just called, man. They inquired about you. They want you. I'm like, man, what? And he was like, we weren't even going to do it. He was like, if there's any other team, like, that would call, this wouldn't even be a discussion. You know what I mean? And he's like, but me, out of respect for you and them drafting you and what you've done there and what you've done throughout your career and what you've done for us, we wanted you to have kind of like a chance to sleep on it and figure out what you want to do. And, I just went in there the next day. I was like, man, I appreciate you guys for offering me a contract, for giving me the opportunity to come to Houston and play ball, believing in me, because that's ultimately what it is. They believe in you when they sign you. You know what I mean? So I said, I don't take that for granted, and I appreciate you guys. I was like, but the opportunity and the chance to go back to the organization that drafted me and be able to help them fight for a playoff spot, be able to help them fight for a championship, it just made a lot of sense. You know what I mean? And I was just thankful and grateful and appreciative for them, giving me the opportunity and, ultimately just creating that open line of communication. So I'm thankful for the Texans, and I'm still rooting for them. All my guys are still in that locker room, man. I love those guys, man. Those players in that locker room, man. Got a lot of good players. Obviously, it's, a little transition point, a rebuilding point going on, but there's a lot of great players in that locker room, a lot of good people in the locker room. So I'm still following the Texans, rooting for them. You know what I mean? So I'm just thankful for the transparency. I'm thankful for the opportunity and that they, send me back home, man. And I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, I can't even lie, man. It been a rough season, but you were that one bright spot, man. You for some reason we just enjoyed watching you play. You still had that energy, even though the record was, kind of bad. But right. We appreciate you just still being so positive and bringing that energy, man.
Nah, I appreciate you guys for noticing it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give it all. Every time I go on the field, I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna have high energy, positive, and just try to do my best, to help the team win. You know what I mean? Make my family proud, make all the, make my family proud, do it for God, but also to make, everyone who's watching me proud. So appreciate you noticing. And I'm thankful that, I had that time there because, it helped me grow. It helped me learn a lot and helped me be a better person. And hopefully I impacted some guys on that team that, they can, take, what they saw me do and use it as motivation and for them to have long, successful careers as well.
Yeah, 100%, man. And as somebody who also, of course, is from Houston and supports the team, like I'm happy when the guys who are performing really well get to go to a better situation, honestly. We had Charles Omenihu on the podcast as well. Yeah. He's now with the 49ers. Yeah. So good dude, man. I'm happy when these dudes who are balling out get, in a better position. So
it's crazy because it's just crazy because I remember watching like the Texans and like I played them like 17, 18, 19. I'm like, man, I could play for that squad. You know what I mean? They had D-Y, D-Hop, like, Clowney, Watt, like Merciless, Zach, like you had all these players, like they was balling, like going to the playoffs. I'm like, man, that's a squad right there. I was like, I could always see myself playing for the age. So it's just, it's just crazy how, the league could just flip like that. You know what I mean? You have the Texans up 24-0 on the Chiefs in the AFC divisional round. And then the next year is like mayhem. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So it's just, this league is just it's a tough league, man. It's hard to be good and hard to sustain your players. And
it's funny. It's funny that you brought that up because the guy that was coaching that team is now coach or the offensive coordinator for Alabama. Yeah. So I gotta get your take on how you feel about the season, man. How you feel about that offense?
Bill O'Brien running. Hey, man, Bill's been doing his thing, but we had the one game versus A&M where stuff was a little suspect. You know what I mean? I'm not a coach. I'm not a play caller. I know the problems and the challenges that come with being a play caller. You know what I mean? I don't envy that position. You know what I mean? But I think football is simple sometimes. You know what I mean? And when you're on the 2-3 yard line on first down, you've been running the ball all day.
Run the damn ball, man.
Run the ball, man. Run the damn ball, man. Let the big boys go to work. You know what I mean? If we get stuffed 2-3 times, then maybe run it again. I mean, then maybe do something on fourth. But he's been doing well, man. We're number 2 or whatever it is in the playoff rankings. So we took the L, which sucks because in the SEC championship, hopefully we, handle our business and we play Georgia SEC championship. We win that game, we obviously go. But we lose that game, who knows? You know what I mean? You're a 2-loss team. You know what I mean? You don't really control your destiny. So that one loss kind of was we still control our destiny. You know what I mean? But, yeah, he's been doing well. But the one game versus A&M, there was some suspect calls going on.
I feel you, man. All right, so let's talk about gaming real quick, man, because I recently learned you was up on the games. I'm up on the games too, man. I just copped the PS5 finally. So, I'm looking at this Call of Duty just dropped, I might have to go ahead and dip into that. Yeah. So, man, tell me a little bit about your history with Call of Duty, man. Tell me, because I heard you went to Infinity Ward, the people who made the Call of Duty game.
Yeah.
So tell us about your history in gaming and how you got involved with Call of Duty like that.
Going to Infinity Ward in Cali was super dope, man. That was crazy. They had me playing like a little preview, like the game wasn't even out yet. Like I was playing against but employees of Infinity Ward. Like it was some crazy stuff, but that was a dope experience. But I started playing Call of Duty. I like when I was young, I obviously played like Tekken and Street Fighter and like Twisted Metal and stuff like that. All the, the NBAs, the Maddens, the NCAAs, I played all that stuff. But I kind of got into Call of Duty in college. So that was my freshman year. What's that, like 14 years ago, something like that. And I'd play multiplayer, and we got heavy on the zombies. And so over the years, I just grew to love the multiplayer matches. And I'd play zombies too. And then, now most recently, my friends, like, they were all playing this Warzone probably like 4 or 5 years ago. They were all playing this Warzone. I'm like, man, I'm not playing no Warzone. Like, this big old map, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm over here playing Kill Confirmed, you know what I mean? Domination, Team Deathmatch. Like, I'll get on zombies, go like 40 rounds with some friends. We're trying to leave a crawler so we can go use the bathroom or get a snack or get a drink. Like, you know what I mean? But then over the years, man. It's just transferred to that Warzone, and that's all we play. We be on that Rebirth now. I'm gonna be on that today, heavy. You know, when I get home tonight, I'm gonna be on the new Vanguard. You know, the new Call of Duty dropped Vanguard. Shout out to COD. They gave the boy the early code. I got it downloaded. Okay. I'm ready to rock with the Call of Duty. So, yeah, that's dope. But I just love gaming, man. Especially when you're on with your friends. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes you meet friends from gaming that you never even met for real. You know what I mean? And y'all be like best homies. Like, it's crazy, the gaming world and how you can meet people. But just getting on the game, playing, dropping in the Warzone, catching some bodies, catching some dubs. It's nothing like that, man. It's fun, man, and it keeps you going.
I 100% agree, man. I stepped off of Call of Duty for a little bit too. The last one I played was 3, but then I got on Warzone a little bit heavy. And like I said, I got the PS5 now. Of course, Call of Duty Vanguard just dropped today. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, PS, and PC. So, make sure y'all check it out. World War II based, dope looking shooter, man. Looks fire. Everybody gonna be on it. So y'all know y'all gonna be on it too. Check it out. You might run a Mark Ingram, man. Who knows? You might see him in the zombies mode.
They can leave. All them hackers can fall back though, man, because they be cheating sometimes, man. They be cheating, man. I'm gonna have to join them, man, because they be cheating.
The aimbots, man. You gotta watch out for that. You gotta watch out for that.
Wall hacks. You know what I mean? They got all kind of stuff going on. I think this is supposed to have an anti-cheat on it though, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, y'all gotta lock that down, man. We over here trying to play legit, man. We trying to earn our wins.
Yeah, man. I'm out here doing my thing, man. I'm natural. I'm new to it. I ain't new to it. I'm true to it, man. Y'all want to go get the aimbot, the wall hack, the drop shot. They want it all. But no, the game is fun, man. The game is fun. I love it. We play every day, man. Not wasted, but I've spent many hours of my life playing Call of Duty. So it's my favorite. It's my favorite game for sure.
Same here, man. Same here. Before we let you go, man, we know you're busy. We know you got things to do, but this is a kind of a hip hop podcast, man. So I am curious, or your music and culture based period. So I'm kind of curious, what do you listen to? Number one, what are your favorite albums of the year so far? And number two, what do you listen to really get in the zone when you about to go to a game or you got, an intense workout? What are your go-to tracks when you're trying to get hyped?
What's in the Serato, man?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I listen to a lot of stuff, but before a game, I'm listening to that OG stuff, like old trap, like Gucci, old trap Wayne, like Jeezy. I throw some Dolph in there, some Gotti. I'll go Future. I'll go, Boosie. You could throw some ESTG off in there. You know what I mean? You could throw some Roddy. You could throw whoever off in there, man. Sometimes Drake, some Gunna, you know what I mean? Some Thugger, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just versatile with it. You know what I mean? It really just depends on the mood. You know what I mean? I even go old school on them. I like some old school 80s type stuff. You know what I mean? So I just like to be versatile with the tunes. I like to be versatile with the music, but definitely on game, I'm in kill mode, straight trap. You know what I mean? Talking bad to them, about to do something bad to people. You know what I mean? So some anything trap, anything real rough, anything real gangster. Put you in that mood. So ready to go kill something. So I like to be versatile with the tunes, versatile with the music, but I just kind of bounce around, listen to a little bit of everything.
Cool. I feel you, man. I feel you. Yeah, we had Charles Omenihu on.
What's y'all's favorite album of the year?
Oh,
that's a tough one, bro.
I've been listening to I just started listening to Matt So Cream album last week, and that's a strong album of the year.
Yeah,
I like that. I like the he don't like the Young Thug album. I like the I think it's called Punk.
Yeah.
See,
I like that album a lot.
It be having some bangers on there, but then it be some outliers that throw me off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he be having about 4 bangers on every one of them. You know what I mean? But then it be the outliers throw you off a little bit. But you know what I mean? You just take the 4 tracks you like and just keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, man. I also like the Tyler the Creator. I thought that was a hard album.
Yeah,
that came
He's
out.
Dope, bro. He's dope.
He is. I like the Kanye, man. I know it's kind of divisive. Some people ain't like it like that. That Kanye had some jams on it, man.
Yeah, it did. It had a couple on there for sure.
Drake had a few too. I'm not a huge Drake fan. It seemed like everyone in the NFL
Like
loves
when
Drake.
he raps, he snaps. But when he starts singing and doing all the hollering and stuff, I was like, like next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, the girls love it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Lover boy. The girls love it, so he's playing into that. You know what I mean? I don't love it necessarily. Whenever he raps, he goes stupid. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like when he starts singing and you know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this. I'm not here to be all in my feels. You know what I mean?
I feel you, man. I feel the exact same way, honestly, man. Yeah. Hey, like you said, women love it. So what can you say?
If the women love you, sure, you got to get the women what they want. That's why it's called Lover Boy, I guess. You know?
It wasn't for us, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, for sure. It damn sure wasn't for
me. I'm glad you said that, though, man, because I feel like a lot of NFL players, they had the whole question about Drake and Kanye. They all picked Drake. So I'm glad you keeping it.
I like when he raps. When Drake raps, it's always bangers. But I also think people overplay it. So then, like, the music that I do like from him, it's on the radio 4 times in an hour. It's in the club. Like, you hear the same song 3 times. I'm like, yo, you messing up a beautiful song for me. Like, you know what I mean? You're overplaying it. But hey, that's what happens when you're the man. You feel me? I guess they just keep running your stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel you, man. I feel you. We gonna get a rap. Man, honestly, dog, I feel like we could talk for hours, man. You're super entertaining. You probably get your own podcast at some point or be streaming.
I do have podcasts. I do have a pod. Yeah. Okay.
Me and my brother,
me and my brother Cam Jordan, we both got drafted here to the Saints in 2011. Yeah, Trust Levels. It's called Trust Levels. TRUSS and then Levels. LEVELZ. Trust Levels.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Y'all gotta check us out. Let me know what you think. How we
gotta get you back on, man. We gotta get you back on because we got a lot to talk about. But
man, we could do a collab or something. We could get my pod going with y'all's pod. We could just chop it up for like an hour or something. See what's going down.
For sure, man.
I'll get y'all information, bro, because I know my brother Cam. He went to the music, to the fashion, to the games, all that. We can do a nice collab and do an episode drop or something.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
No, definitely, man. We gotta have something coming pretty soon, man. We definitely gotta link up because this is fun, man. You definitely one of the most entertaining people we've talked to on this podcast, man. So I appreciate you made time for us, bro.
No, I'm glad. I know, as a podcast host, I know how important it is to have a good guest. You know what I mean? So I have an appreciation for that. Being a podcast host myself, just like you fellas.
Yeah. You should be a streamer too, man. I want to see you stream when you play Call of Duty. You need to get on Twitch.
I got my whole setup, so I finally got my PC set up. I ran into some problems, so my dude who built my PC, he's like taking out the graphics card, like redoing the motherboard, like doing all that stuff. But I got the camera, I got the Twitch, I got the what's the other thing called? I'm getting all my streaming stuff ready to go. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but the thing is, when I stream, I gotta go more PG because I be getting mad sometimes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to practice, being more clean while I'm playing the game. You know what I mean?
It's tough, man. You get heated on them games, man. Definitely Call of Duty too. And we definitely appreciate you making time, man. All the best with this the rest of the season. And like you said, anytime you in Houston, man, definitely, stop by. We definitely got to collab again soon, man. But really,
I'm gonna tap in with y'all because my wife and kids, they still out there, man. Because my 2 oldest girls, they're in grade school, can't interrupt all that program. So I'm gonna be back and forth a few times. So I'm gonna have to tap in with y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we go eat at Georgia James. Y'all got to.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm down, man. Count me
100%, man.
Yeah, I got the Georgia James dinner. Then y'all can take me to one of y'all spots.
Yeah, for sure. You got
broke boy spots we be at, man. Yeah, we definitely take you somewhere.
It don't have to be expensive to be good.
Breakfast Club, man.
Yeah. Sometimes the most expensive food ain't good.
Hey, we gonna take you to Breakfast Club, and you can skip since you a celebrity, and you.
That's the reason skip the line. Man. I think when y'all had the Super Bowl a while back in Houston, me and my wife tried to go to the Breakfast Club, and that line was back around the corner.
It's ridiculous.
Probably like 2-hour wait. Like an amusement park ride at Disney World or something. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm actually cool with the owner. So, but
plug me. Group text. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Hey, make the thread. Plug me in.
You don't let me skip the line because I ain't no celebrity or nothing. But if I got you, he'll let me skip.
For sure, it's up then.
Yes. We're going to let you get back to it, man. But like we said, really appreciate you having on. Got to do it again sometime. Make sure y'all check out that Call of Duty 2. Of course, Mark Ingram is here because of Call of Duty, man. We got to plug that as well. Make sure y'all get the Call of Duty game. Call of Duty Vanguard out right now. And yeah, like I said, you might run a Mark Ingram on that. You never know.
I'm gonna be
man.
on tonight. So if you're on that Vanguard, if you're on that Warzone, it's going up.
Yes.
I'm on that Vanguard tonight. Multiplayer, kill confirm, whatever. I might be running around.
I'm like way salty you got traded now, man. You should still be here, man. I'm like way salty, man. But no, best of luck to you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks, guys. I fool with the H heavy, man. I fool with the H heavy. So H Town is going down for life. I fool with the H. The long way.